morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Allred of WSAV along with Mr. Ben Singer tonight to kick off our 16th annual Memory Matters Gala. And so excited to be here.
We are so excited to be anywhere, but especially here. And you know, it's so nice to be dressed up again. And what a nice surprise when I went to the closet this morning and this tuxedo fit.
Fits, and you got the bow tie done
well,
too.
that was quite a kerfuffle because, you know, it turns out I had forgotten how to tie one. And an army of people around here tried to teach me. No. So, what do we do in those times? We go to YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube
yes.
for the win. It's hanging on by a thread. Nobody gets to touch it.
And we're going to see how it does for the next hour
Yeah.
or so.
I'm gonna
and
look
YouTube
like Jerry
also
Lewis
tonight.
later.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you for everybody watching and being with us tonight. And we want you to have a wonderful time. And over the next hour, enjoy a cocktail. Maybe have your glass of wine this Friday evening. Couldn't have better weather.
So nice
and
out there.
Great entertainment.
You know, this event would usually be about, 300 people or
Yes.
so. You know, it's been going on for so long. It's such a beloved tradition. Obviously, it looks a little different this year. But one thing should look a little closer to normal. And you may notice we're standing dangerously
Side by
close to
side.
one another. There are no masks in the room. And that is because everyone here tonight is fully vaccinated against COVID-19. So if you weren't aware by now, we are still following CDC guidelines. You can gather indoors with other folks who are fully vaccinated, and you don't have to do the masks, you don't have to do the distance. So isn't that nice?
So nice. And you know, when I was asked to do this event several weeks ago, thought it was going to be over Zoom and then find out that we're actually getting to present and be in person. So exciting to do that. And we're doing it, you know, with new technology coming to you through your YouTube channel, but also taking it back old school because we are doing this like a telethon that we have watched over the last several decades. And let's talk about that for a moment because I'm sure everyone's wondering, when do I need to call in? And because we need your donations.
Right. There's going to be a couple fun things throughout the night. So we have some great giveaways. We're going to play something called Spin the Wheel.
Yes.
You see the wheel back there? You're going to have a chance to win. We're kind of going to do like a Name That Tune and a trivia. You're going to win some great prizes there. So your chance to call is coming up. But first, the ladies you see back here, Melissa, Caroline, Carrie, and Ashley.
Hello, ladies.
You're going to call them sooner than your pledge will happen because you're going to actually play the game that way. So your chance to call the pledge is coming up. We'll give you that number in a moment, but we're going to have a little fun. We should, though.
Yes.
This is the best part of the evening, right?
Isn't the music wonderful?
We have the John Brackett Trio with us tonight.
Yay. Yes, that is nice.
It's going to be great.
All right, so now what we're going to do, we're about to give away our first prize of the night. So we are headed back here. We're going to spin the wheel.
Okay. Oh. No?
All right, and here I go. This is when I get to be Vanna.
Now this is what you win. Organizers told me I couldn't lift it, but look at I proved them wrong.
All right. And here we go, Ben. It's about to slow down in just a second. And we're stopping. All right, so here we go. This is the first prize of the night, and it happens to be a Lux Hydrofacial, and I'm about to draw and see who is going to win that. I mean, that just sounds amazing right now, a facial. I would love to have that. All right, so I'm going to look in here and see who our winner is, and it happens to be Karen Hunter. Woohoo! So you just won a hydrofacial worth $199. So congratulations to Miss Karen Hunter. And we have more prizes that are coming throughout the night. Actually, 2 more will be coming over back there from Spin the Wheel. And that is when Mr. Ben is going to be going back there and spinning it for yourself.
I'm excited for it.
Yes.
I love to give people things that I didn't pay for. That's awesome. Now let's interview somebody very important. We have the Executive Director of Memory Matters with us tonight. Miss Mary, would you please join us out here?
Thank you.
Good to see you.
So happy that you could be with us tonight. We're very grateful and very excited. And the bow tie looks great, Ben. It
For now.
really does. Yes. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
And we thought we might start by talking a little bit about Memory Matters. And when I heard you talking about that, what it looked like a year ago in person, hundreds of people, it just reminded me of what a year this has been at Memory Matters. And like for many of us, once the pandemic started, we went to in-person programs, and the annual gala was canceled last year. So we went into action this past year. All of our very dedicated staff, very creative staff, we figured out, or they figured out, many of them here tonight, how to do all of what Memory Matters does virtually. We were doing memory care classes with Zoom. We were doing support groups, counseling, all virtually. And a month ago, we did our first Brain Health Summit, which Tina was there. Thank you to the WASA team for being such great supporters of us. And we had our first Brain Health Summit virtually as well.
Wow.
So it's been quite a year, and I couldn't think of a better time for us to be doing this gala, because galas are intended to be celebrations. And we do have a lot to celebrate and a lot to rejoice about. And we are very committed to doing this gala, and we had so much success this year doing things virtually that we said, okay, we're going to do the virtual gala this year. And what we called it was a reimagined gala. But if you think about it, we really have all the components of an in-person gala. We've got this wonderful music here with us tonight. We have food and wine. When people purchase tickets, they got their appetizers and wine. And many people are here tonight viewing us through the homes of many of our board members and friends that are having gatherings, which is just another example of how we can still socialize, even though we're doing things virtually.
And you have prepared something for the folks at home tonight that will really, I think, just be a very nice touch to what we're trying to achieve here tonight, to really move forward the message about how important this organization is.
Exactly. Thanks, Ben. We thought the best way to be able to explain what Memory Matters does and the impact it has on the lives of others was to ask staff, clients, board members, former and present, to talk about what Memory Matters means to them. So for tonight, we produced a very special video that will explain that.
So now's the time to really sit down and watch what your story is.
Yes.
Yes.
I was introduced to Memory Matters in 2016 when we moved here, and we moved my mother-in-law here from Canada. And we knew she had dementia, but we didn't know really what we'd signed up for. And so someone told me about Memory Matters as a resource for people who were caring for people with dementia or Alzheimer's. And my husband and I needed all the help we could get because we didn't know how to care for her. So we started attending support groups then to give us what I would call our toolkit, giving us tools for how to care for her and how to give her a good day and create the best possible environment for her and for us. And to make the time we had left with her, sorry, I get me a bit emotional, but to give us, the best time possible with her.
Many people, when they think of memory care centers for organizations, they think of it in the traditional daycare setting, thinking of nursing homes and where people would sit and maybe be entertained for the day. But Memory Matters is so much more than that. And yes, its origin is adult daycare. That's what we were licensed for. That was the name that was given to the organization to provide respite for caregivers. That is still the foundation of our mission. However, when you're there, you realize how much more it is than just a daycare center. The organization has progressed over the years along with the brain health research.
Our 5 interventions are based on best practices in research in brain health, as well as our programs. They are based on what we're seeing coming out in the research, new and inventive, and we're implementing those as soon as they come through.
And the more we can find out about this disease and how it progresses and what you could do, the better it's going to be.
So now we know so much more about the brain, that this is a progressive disease. And even though we can't cure it, there is good evidence and research that says that we can slow that progression.
Our center is cutting edge. I tell people that all the time. We have kept up with science and we've kept up with best practices.
And so what we have done is pride ourselves on being an expert in brain health.
But we've barely scratched the surface. We still need to have people understand not only more about memory issues, but understand what Memory Matters can bring to people in various ways.
We know so much. We're just at the tip of what we know. But I know that the people that are in our early memory loss program right now are sustaining their brains longer because of our program.
Many times people come to us and say, oh my goodness, why didn't I come here 2 years ago, 3 years ago? So really it's wherever you are concerned about your brain health, if you have a family history of brain health issues, or you just want to make sure you're as sharp as possible, that's the time to call Memory Matters.
We have something to offer anyone over the age of 50, really, and even younger, because we now know that there's not a cure, but we know that there's lifestyle changes that can make the difference for a person for cognitive impairment.
One of the things that I hate is when I hear people say, it's great to know you're there for us when I need you, but I don't need you. You do need us.
You know, it's not just about the person who is impacted, who is diagnosed with a disease, it's their entire family that we're caring for.
Because if you are the husband or you're the wife of someone with memory issues, you're on 24/7.
It gives me a respite, if you will. It's beautiful in that regard.
They really understand when I say something. Heads will nod. You know, they're going through the same thing or have gone through the same thing. And that really makes a huge difference. It's like they've got my back.
Our staff has been there for a long time, and our staff is very committed to the mission.
What I learned over time was the deep level of commitment that the staff had to families and participants.
The staff is so awesome. I can't say enough about them.
They really have a heart for what they are doing.
Everybody is so helpful.
Yes.
The caregivers are just marvelous.
I mean, we're so blessed to have them on our island and to have people working there who are so knowledgeable and so compassionate. They almost become part of your family.
Part of the call on our lives is to love each other. And love isn't just the sentimental, feel-good, romantic love. Love is sacrifice. Love is compassion. Love is drawing alongside of people who are hurting. Love is caring for people that don't have the means or ability to care for themselves. And that's one of the reasons we started this ministry. It's an expression of God's heart and God's hands and God's compassion for us that we're just an extension of.
One of the things that really touched me was one time I was doing a intake for a lady who had Alzheimer's, and we have the folks sit in the program, and we work doing the paperwork with the family. And when we went out to get the lady, she said, I like it here. I don't have to pretend. So that's a good moment.
They create an environment there where folks are allowed to be themselves, and there's nothing they can do that's called a failure.
They call it the long goodbye, and it is, but you're giving them the best. And that's what we want for our loved ones, the best.
Just that kind of sense of happiness. And she'd come home, you know, I knew her brain had been worked. I know she'd socialized with people other than just the two of us. And she was a much happier person the days that she went to Memory Matters.
And I think that's the thing that happens. You don't really realize how long you've been coming. You just know that it's an essential part of what you do.
And I have to acknowledge that for many of these families and caregivers, not every moment is going to be joyful. But what we can offer people are some moments and time of joy and happiness, and helping people to just live here in this moment, because this is the only moment that we have.
People come in and say, what's the end going to be like? And I say, no, we're going to live in the moment, because the moment right now is full of joy if we're going to find it, or we can find it. We can find those moments of joy.
It almost brings tears to my eyes to just see the magic. That's the word that I can describe our program with.
Magic is a good word, because there's no one thing that did it for me. It was a series of little things.
And so my goal walking into work every day is to help people feel better, to help them feel supported, to give them a lift, a sense of breath. And so it's just a really joyous place to be.
And we get to see that. We get to see the joy. We get to see the love and the care in that moment, and the stress is completely gone.
So, and to be on a little island like this and have Memory Matters, we are so lucky.
They are a great group. I can't say enough about them.
I think it's just a really beautiful program. We're very grateful to be a part of it. It has changed our lives.
Wow. So what you just saw are the families, the parents, the children, the families that are impacted by all the good work that Memory Matters does. And Chris just said something in my ear, and I said, can I repeat that? Because really that's what this is all about tonight. And she said, wow, if that doesn't make people donate, I don't know what will. So if this is something that resonated with you, if it made it sound like the work that we do at Memory Matters is worthwhile, then we do ask you to contribute and donate tonight. And we look forward to those phones ringing and hoping for a very successful night.
There's so many things we love about that video, and it told such an important story, but I think the thing that gets lost, and you probably see it time and time again, is that it isn't just about the person that needs care. The caregiver is such an important part of the service.
Exactly, and we say that all the time, that it's not just the individual impacted by the disease, that it impacts the entire family, as you saw so clearly here with this video.
And also about living in the moment and the joy, and how the focus is not just about getting through, but having fun, having a good time, and especially over the last year, could not have been the easiest thing to accomplish every single day.
Absolutely. It is a place where there is lots of joy, and I think, as you heard in the video tonight, that families tell us that their loved ones come home and they're happier. So what could be a better outcome than that in living in the moment?
And clearly the people we heard from, they value this service more than words can almost express. But it is, interesting to point out to people that, what you're licensed for is not exactly what you do. In fact, it's much more than organizations of this kind.
Yeah, absolutely. You paid very close attention to that, Ben. We really do pride ourselves on being experts in the whole spectrum of brain health. And you heard that the staff talking about being cutting edge and staying on top of the latest research, so that when people come to us, what we talk about is that there's a continuum of services that we provide, and you really said that well. So thank you, Ben and
Mary,
Chris.
thank you.
Thank
and
you.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
All right.
All right, we'll let you take a little break for a while, Mary, and we're going to move on
Thank
to a
you.
chance for you out there.
That's right, and we hope you're enjoying your evening so far, and we're about to give away another prize, and that is a big gift box, a gift basket worth $250, and we were looking over there a moment ago.
You want me to try to lift it again?
Yeah.
I feel like I owe it to the people to...
We were looking inside trying to see what everything was, but with our first contest, it's called Tunes and Trivia. So we are going to play a tune, and then you call in if you recognize, obviously, the song, and you could win the gift basket. So the number that you would call would be 843-842-6688.
I have to put this down.
And We were told that it was heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
But to get things started, let's go ahead and let's kick it off with the first tune. If you know it, you need to call because you could win.
When I'm awfully low,
nice voice.
When the world is cold, I will feel low just thinking of
So nice. All right, we have a caller.
Got it.
Let's see.
Lots of people calling in.
We'd love to see it.
Right.
This is for a gift basket worth $250.
All right, we do have a winner. It is Mary Lou Haribird.
Mary Lou.
Lou Haribird. You just won a gift basket worth $250.
We're gonna have
Congratulations.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Good guess for Mary. We appreciate your support. We're going to have somebody stronger than me deliver it to you.
That's right. Mary Lou, you're going to love that.
That is awesome.
All right, well, the phones. Okay, well, now is the time that we are going to kick off the telethon, get things going, because tonight, that's what we're here for, the entertainment and to get all the donations. So the phones are now open and pledges are welcome. So when you call the number 843-842-6688, you will be asked the amount of your donation, your name, your phone number, and then if you want to give your donation through the Heritage Classic Foundation. Now, the reason why we're mentioning that is because I would suggest going this route because every dollar that you pledge through that foundation will be matched 10%. Also, all of those who promised to pledge tonight, you'll be getting a call next week by a Memory Matters staff member. They will complete the transaction of the pledge. Tonight, we just want to leave the lines open, get through quickly as possible with your name, your number, all that information, and we will get things going.
Isn't that kind of nice? You're not going to be on the phone for a long time. You're just calling to say hello. These folks are so nice. They will love to take your money eventually, just not tonight.
Yes.
So our goal tonight is to raise $70,000 from the pledges you at home are going to call in. We believe in you. We already have had $20,000 in generous lead pledges, we're calling them. So thank you to those who have already pledged. We got 50,000 more to do, okay? We need more. Please be generous for this wonderful organization. You've already heard why Memory Matters matters to so many. Now let's welcome in Miss Ashley. Come on to center stage, please,
Hi.
Ashley. She is a licensed counselor at Memory Matters. We want to just pick your brain for a moment here because I want you to tell us what you do at Memory Matters and why you've chosen to work for this organization for, quite a while.
Well, my name is Ashley Gruber. I am the counselor on staff. I have been at Memory Matters for 9 years. I get up and go to work every day to help people. I was saying in the video that it's all about families. It's about providing support to those who are dealing with memory loss, either directly or through family and friends in the Low Country here. So what I do specifically is I have individual counseling programs as well as support groups. We have 6 support groups a month. They're all free. And it's really about building that sense of community, that sense of trust, and it comes back to meeting people where they are, which is one of our central visions.
I'm wondering if you could kind of give us a glimpse into, that coaching that you all give to really not think about what's coming, i.e. the end, but really live in the joy. Have you seen that sort of light bulb go off for people?
Oh my gosh, yes. Over and over again. So some of our families have been with us for a week. Some of our families have been with us for over 15 years. Wow. And so you do, especially in our support groups, where they are speaking to each other as peers. It's a common language, and that's where you can really see a sense of understanding, a sense of safety, and in those moments where you feel like you're truly being heard, that's when the light bulbs start going on and really understanding how to work through the disease process.
Well, you've been with us for so long. You said you've been with Memory Matters for 9 years.
Yes.
Here's a statistic that I found. Alzheimer's and dementia deaths have increased by 16% during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes.
That's staggering. That's just horrible. You know, what does that do to you? You know, like the last year's been so challenging, and then you get a statistic like that. What type of goal are you looking forward to for the next year?
So we definitely have seen that impact at Memory Matters. You know, there's a lack of stimulation for a lot of our families this past year as the isolation was increasing. We have lost several of our own families at Memory Matters. So it just further enhances our goal to really serve as many people as possible to get our message out there, that you don't have to wait to call us. Oftentimes we hear, oh my goodness, I wish I had called you a year ago, I wish I had known about you. So it's getting the word out there. If you want to be proactive in your brain health, call us. If you have just gotten a diagnosis, call us. There's never a time like today just to start taking action to get that support.
And that's what we're doing tonight.
We're
We're
doing
taking
it.
action.
Thank
Yes.
you so much, Ashley.
Thank you.
The number to call, 843-842. I need glasses, 6688. Now, Chris is going to introduce us to our lovely entertainment this evening.
Mr. John Brackett, and I think I might need the microphone, right? Here we go. Isn't the music just amazing tonight? Oh, you're so talented.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. This is a really special time for me. I definitely saw the effects of Alzheimer's in our family when my stepmother was diagnosed, and then I saw the impact on my father and other family members having to be a caregiver for that. And it just was a difficult time for us in our family. So this is really a special time for us to be here and try to help out.
Is that the reason why you're here tonight? Because you just want to give back?
That's
that impact?
part of it. That's a big part of it too. And I wish I'd known about Memory Matters then. So.
But you're here tonight and helping out and getting that message out.
We sure are. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Okay, well, I think we're getting some phone calls right now that we're going to take a look at and see what kind of donations we are getting.
Is that a cowbell?
That is a cowbell.
I wonder
All
what
right.
that means.
Then you want to go over there?
Okay.
Well, someone just called in.
Okay, this is Miss Caroline. She's saying someone just called in.
$5,000. Wow.
A $5,000
Wow.
challenge. Okay. All right. Thank you. We appreciate that. So that's what that means. She just took a very generous call. So we have been offered a gift matching opportunity. So if we can raise $5,000 with phone pledges over the next 2 songs, we'll say, our generous donor will release those funds to Memory Matters. So $5,000 match if you call right now. The number to call is 842-6688. And enjoy the music while you're contemplating how much you're going to give.
Thank you.
Well, your eyes don't shine like they used to shine, and the thrill is gone when your lips meet mine. Afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love. So is love. Mr. Howard Paul on guitar. Well, I guess I'll play mariachi and get myself a clown's disguise and learn to laugh like mariachi with tears in my eyes. You look the same and you're a lot the same, but my heart cries no, no, no. You're not the same. Well, I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, so is the love, so is love, and so is love.
That was lovely. All right, all right.
All right, that was lovely. That was awesome. All right, so are we ready to see? So we have a lot of
Okay, we're gonna wait.
matches here.
Are we going? Or we're gonna wait.
Wait, we're gonna wait one more song?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What would you like to put? Are we gonna listen? Okay, you just wanna grab half?
Your love is rain, my heart a flower. I need your love or I will die. My very life is in your power. Will I wither and fade or bloom to the sky? Agua chapapé, agua chapapé, camarada. Agua chapapé, agua chapapé, camarada. La da da la da la da da la da da. Somebody da da la da da la da la da.
All right, we are back and we are getting so many donations. So thank you so much. The phones have been ringing and we're going to name off a few and say thank you so much. Kathy Fox, $400. Patricia Hutchinson, $1,000.
We have Louise Rose, $500. We have Debbie Anderson gave $50. We have Rob Jordan with $1,000.
We have Dick Patrick with $1,000.
Molly Risk with $45. Linda Fury with $1,000 also.
And George, I don't know how to say your name, so
But we
we're not
love
going
you.
to. Yeah, we do. We love you.
love you.
$100.
Dick Patrick gave $1,000 and okay. I think this is $100,000, but I think there's a comma issue here. But Charlie Risk, loving that. Whatever this amount is, we're
Well,
loving
listen to this. Malcolm Binks gave $2,500. Thank you, Malcolm. That's awesome. All right.
Oh, well.
You ready to give away another
Let's
gift
give away
basket?
some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to spin this wheel.
This is your time to spin the wheel.
Okay, I'm excited about this. Let's see. Okay, we're going to spin the wheel.
Yes.
Here's what we're playing for this time. Prize number 2 is an It's Greek to Me $50 gift card. I might have to physically stop this, or we could be here till Christmas. What do you think? I'm just going to give it a little edging here. It's Greek to Me is right next door, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm like basically just a walking GPS here. All right. Oh, no, wait. That's what I meant to
Let's
say.
see who won.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Second one. Okay. I'm doing really well here. Hold on. The winner of It's Greek to Me is William Smith. William Smith. Thank you so much for entering the contest. William Smith, $50 to It's Greek to Me.
All right. Congratulations. All right, now what we are going to do, we are going to read some prize winners that were chosen prior to tonight. And it's a long list, so here we go. Those winners are Jerry, Blaine, Peter, Stephen, and Lewis. You all won $20 gift cards to Truffles Cafe. Linda, Louise, Patty, Barbara, and Rob, you all won $20 gift cards to Chow Daddies. Bonnie, Dave, and David, you all won $25 gift cards to Coastal Restaurants and Bars. All right, Linda, you have won a $30 Harris Teeter gift card. Lynn has a $30 card to Healthy Habits Restaurant. Diane, $20 to Java Burrito. Jerry, $30 to Hinchy's Bar and Grill. Stephen, $30 to Southern Coney and Breakfast. Dennis, $25 to Delicio. Dave, $100 to the Backdoor Boutique. Patricia, $25 to Avocado Blue. And we also have 4 gift cards worth $25 each for the Pizza Company. That goes to Bill, Ed, Christine, and Kathleen. Julianne now has 4 movie passes to Park Plaza Theater valued at $42. And Barbara, you can enjoy ice cream from Kilwins with a $25 gift card. And Judy, you got a $50 gift card to Michael Anthony's Restaurant. And now, Ben, you get to read the rest.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. We have a lot of winners tonight.
Yes, we do.
All right, Bobby, you're getting a manicure with a $20 gift card from Lash and Nail. George is a $25 gift card to Outside Hilton Head. Claudia can get a treat with $25 from the G-Free Spot Bakery. That's a gluten-free place. We just had them on the other day. Bill now has a $50 gift card from Coastal Bliss Shop, and Bob has a $50 gift card from Park Plaza Spirits. Ellis won a $22 gift card to Catch 22. And Catherine, congratulations for your chocolates coming to you from the Chocolate Canopy. Those are valued at $21. Now, Lucy can have a great meal with her $50 gift card to Tio's and a nice bottle of wine. And Charlotte with a great prize, a $150 cruise bucket from Salty Dog. It includes a cruise. So you can all look forward to receiving these prizes in the mail next week. So thank you to all those generous businesses who donated those prizes for us tonight, making this program so much more fun and more special.
All right. Well, now we are going to bring Melissa over to talk. And thank you for being with us tonight. It's a great night so far, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's a wonderful evening. It has been fantastic. The response has been tremendous so far through the telephones, and you know, what an opportunity for us to be the sponsor of the evening. It's just a blessing.
So tell us about your organization works in concert with Memory Matters. So tell us about it and what you offer.
Absolutely. Well, we are Synergy Home Care. We provide in-home non-medical health care, and like Memory Matters, we have been a partner with them for about 1.5 years now, and it's wonderful to be able to provide. I heard Mary was talking about the continuum of care, and we are just a little bit on that spectrum with in-home non-medical care, and partnering with them has been really something special in the community. I mean, what a fantastic organization they are.
When you've seen firsthand how great the need is.
Absolutely.
So what can you tell us about your clients and their caregivers that you really help out? What's that like to have something like
It's
your
really
service?
important because it's not just the person that is affected with a memory challenge or otherwise. It's really a family issue. So to be able to come in and provide respite for the caregivers is something that's really special. And whether it involves Memory Matters, it's just really, it's something above and beyond. And in the community, it's an asset that cannot be underscored.
And that can be something as simple as a car ride to see the
Exactly.
doctor, which it may seem simple, but it's very complicated when you're trying to figure out everybody's schedules to make it work.
Exactly. It's quite a puzzle, and we work quite well together. It's a joy.
Well, thanks for making this night possible. We appreciate
Well,
you.
thank you.
Thank you for being here.
It's Melissa. Okay. Let's give away some more prizes, Chris. It is time to.
Well, we're about to close the telethon, so the
Oh,
phones
okay.
have been ringing off the hook, and we are going over here right now to see about some more pledges. All right, ladies, so how are y'all doing? Yeah, have a couple more come in that we should mention? Okay, all right. Thank you, ma'am.
We got Josh Gruber with $40.
Yes, we do. All right, Kelly Jewell has given $500.
Lucy.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Awesome. I think I attached myself to a stack that I already read a little earlier there, but I do want to give folks just the number once again. It is 843-842-6688. You just have a few more seconds left to call. But even if you cannot get through tonight, you can always go to mymemorymatters.org and you can donate online.
That's right. So all you have to do, if you don't call in tonight because we are about to wrap things up, you go to mymemorymatters.org and you hit the Music and Memories banner. And everyone who made a pledge tonight, you will be contacted next week to make that transaction. So after tonight, in a few more days, you will get that phone call.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do some more tunes
And trivia.
Hit it.
I say I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things, like the sound of rain upon my window pane. The starry songs that April sings. Well, this year's fancies are passing fancies. Sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understand. Well, I'm old-fashioned, and I don't mind it. That's how I long to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me.
You now see on your screen, we're playing the second Tunes and Trivia. How does music help the brain? A, reduces stress. B, improves mental alertness. C, provides a total brain workout. Or D, all the above. If you know the answer, call now, 843-842-6688.
And what are they going to win, Chris?
They are going to win a $250 gift basket.
That's right.
A basket so heavy.
I cannot
Yeah,
lift it. No,
yes.
I can't do it again. I'm going to need a doctor. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick it
And
up.
I
You're
think
right.
we have a
You gotta-
winner.
Oh my God.
I'm headed over to Ashley right now.
No. I wonder if I can come closer.
Thank you. All right, the winner is Miss Lori Brown. Congratulations, Miss Lori Brown. You just won the gift basket worth $250. There's lots of yummy, yummy things in there right now.
So many sauces.
Right.
I see bird cookies in here.
And we have
Oh,
another prize
there's
we need to
wine.
give away too.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, we need to go over and spin the wheel.
Playing for. Yeesh.
All right, Ben.
Okay.
This is our
Let's
final
see
prize over
what
here.
we are playing for tonight. I'm gonna read it off the back. One of these things.
It's going to take a while for that to spin on through.
That's right. Okay. Let me get my glasses out here. Okay, so this is a gift card for Coastal Restaurants for $25. Okay.
Woohoo.
Let's see what we got here. The winner of the $25 gift card is Felicia Vayro. Felicia Vayro. Congratulations to you. $25. Oh, I'm not going to put that back in there. Your name is right on the table now. I would be a real bad game show host, I'll tell you that.
We just gave away some great prizes,
We
so
sure did.
definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, now
Now's
this is
the big
the big one. Oh, you know what? I never told my Greenbrier story.
But you're going to now.
Do we have time for it? Okay. So this is maybe something to put on your itinerary just to kind of whet your appetite for this. I mean, it's a lovely place in the foothills of the, let's say, the Allegheny Mountains. I don't know. It's the Appalachian somewhere. But the point is, it's a beautiful spot in West Virginia, and there's somewhere that's about 25 minutes away from there where a very famous person was incarcerated at a low, minimum security prison. Do you know who that person is?
I think I have an idea, but
Okay.
I'm not. I don't know.
It was Martha Stewart.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say Martha Stewart.
The Alderson Penitentiary is just 20 minutes. So you bet some famous friends of Martha have stayed at the Greenbrier.
Greenbrier,
Aren't you
yes.
smarter for knowing
Are
that
you
now?
ready to do this?
All right.
This is going to be exciting. So how many did we sell again?
We sold out at 400.
400
Wow.
raffle tickets for the Greenbrier. Now, this is a prize valued
Yes.
at $3,000. It's a stunning, stunning resort. It's on my bucket list for sure. Chris
Ready?
is going to, you want me to mix them up even better than that? Because I feel like
Go
people
ahead.
are like, Chris didn't.
Didn't stir it up
Email
enough.
Chris at KAllred,
I'm always afraid I'm going to make
WSAB.
them fall out.
Right, yeah, I get you. I'm really mixing them up good because this is awesome.
Okay.
All right,
Are
we
you ready?
The winner of the Greenbrier Vacation.
Nancy Byer.
All right,
Woo-hoo,
Nancy.
Nancy.
How many people does she
How
get to take with
exciting.
her? There's a picture of it there on your screen there. $3,000 package, 2 rooms, 3 nights, 4 days, Friday through Monday. That's lovely on a weekend. 2 $500 gift cards toward amenities, including meals, beautiful golf course there, a casino, and more.
That's gorgeous. Congratulations.
Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela menina que vem e que passa, num doce balança, caminha do mar. Moça do corpo dourado, desde el de Ipanema, o seu balançado é mais que poema. E a coisa mais linda que já vi passar. Porque estou tão sozinha. Porque tudo é tão triste. Oh, beleza que existe. Oh, beleza que não é só minha, que também passa sozinha. Se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, o mundo sorrindo se enche de graça e fica mais lindo por causa do amor. But you watch it so sadly. How can he tell her he loves her? Yes, he would give his heart gladly. But each day as she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at him. Se ela soubesse que quando ela passa, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. But when she passes, he smiles, but she doesn't see. She just doesn't see. No, she doesn't see. She just doesn't see.
How lovely. All right, thank you so much for that. All right, we are, still going with our evening here. We'd like to bring Miss Mary back out to talk a little more about Memory Matters. I know, we showed the folks a video a little short time ago. We've talked a little bit about what it means to the caregivers, especially. What are we leaving out tonight? What are people not, considering? What do you want to get across tonight to those folks who are really wanting to support this organization and they need to know how important it is?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that means we're getting near the end. We've been having so much fun, and the music's been great, and the phones have been ringing. But, the one thing that I think I may have left out when I was talking about this year and how the organization has survived and how we are more than survived, we've been thriving in terms of continuing our mission. But there are a lot of donors who are there tonight that have been with us for many years and through this past year. And so they have contributed to our success and our ability to stay surviving and thriving this past year. So I don't want to forget to thank their support, as well as thanking any new donors and friends that we've gained tonight. So I wanted to be sure to say that, Ben.
And something else too about, COVID's been so hard for everybody over the last year, but if anything, it's also opened the door for y'all to provide therapy for those who maybe want to stay home and not come in person in the future. So you've actually been able to go above and beyond.
Yeah, exactly. We were just talking as a group the other day about what this last year has been and setting goals for the future. And what we have learned is that, if there was a silver lining in all of this, we have learned a new way to reach people, a new way to expand Memory Matters beyond our Hilton Head and Bluffton community. But our staff wants to go worldwide, but we won't go there just yet because I get a little bit nervous about that. But the point is that we have been able to reach more people and give people more options. We did a survey very recently that our families have told us, even when they can come back in person, which has just started, by the way, within the last few weeks, they want to still have an option of participating virtually for the convenience factor. Yeah.
And we've certainly, addressed this. Maybe we've addressed the kind of the side of this, point I'm about to make. But, you all are adept. You know what you're doing. You can get sources of funding out there from the government grants and those. You have community partners, of course. But really, the bulk of your funding comes from those people who are watching us tonight.
Absolutely. And as you started talking about where our funding comes from, 75% of our revenue comes from our donors and local grantors, foundations, and other agencies in our community. So we have a tremendously generous community here, and Memory Matters would not be what it is today without their support.
And so far, what's the update? So how are we doing so far with our donations?
Well, do we get a little drum roll? No, we have no drum. How about a
They
little
kick the drummer
piano? Thank you, John. So what I'm told by our phone bank is that we're over $22,000 in 10 minutes.
Wow,
right?
that's great.
So thank you, everyone out there who's streaming and calling us. And we know, as you said, that if you didn't get a chance to call tonight, you can go to Memory Matters website and follow the link to how to donate, and you can do it online, which we're all used to doing as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, we do need someone to call us and tell us where the after party is. We might raise some more money there. You never know.
So I think it's probably time to at least try to thank the incredible, enormous number of people who were involved in making this happen tonight, and certainly all of you and WSAV for their continued support. We really find that just tremendous, and we're having a lot of fun seeing on your webpage, Memory Matters there. But there's been so many people behind the scenes. Thank you, of course, to our phone bank telethons tonight. But we have a huge number of volunteers that were behind tonight's effort. Our board has numerous committees, and there were 3 committees. I'm looking at Jan, she's behind the camera. Should bring her out here. But we had an auction committee, which was a very successful auction. And I'm told we have succeeded our goal, yay, for the auction.
All right.
That closed at 5 o'clock today, so we're very excited about that, and we anticipate this ending the same way. But there were people who planned this event, and there are tremendous number of the corporations that you mentioned, the businesses that continue to support us, and I'm going to read the rest because I don't want to leave anybody out.
Good idea.
Okay. And some of them are here tonight. There's Melissa and Bob. So I want to thank our presenting sponsor, Synergy Home Care, our other supporting sponsors, Jolly Law Group and Exit Realty, and then our event partners, Hilton Head Symphony, which is this beautiful location that we're in tonight, and Mario is around here someplace, but I want to thank Mario again for providing us the space to do this, WSAV TV, Connected HHI, which is really a code for Joe Chappelle. So I really want to give a shout out for Joe Chappelle, who's been a tremendous asset to us in making this happen. Breeze Board, USCB Hilton Head Island, Circle of Life providing our plants, Billy Ho Images, the Heritage Champions for Charity, Leftover Ladies, the Island Packet, and Daddy-O's. And again, this has made this possible tonight by all of these contributing sponsors.
All that support. I mean, that's got to feel good when you're trying to do so much good in the community that people are valuing, the business community valuing what you're doing.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you
and
both.
thank you for having us.
All right. So can we now bring our rest of our crew out here to say goodnight, so we're not the only ones doing that?
And we got walkout music and everything.
Yeah, come join us. Yay. Come on. Let's say thank you to everybody all at once. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
I say heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, but I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. That charm about you will carry me through to heaven. Well, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. Well, I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Well, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, well, I want my arm about you. That charm about you will carry me through seem to find the happiness I seek. And when we're out together dancing, out together dancing, out together dancing cheek to cheek.